and welcome back to you all. This is PJ Cooper, the model builder. My name is Pete. Welcome, and we're going on, and you might want to guess what I'm doing, although you may have seen it in the description of the video. But we're building on the Peugeot 205, that fiddly but beautiful build that we have. I've got 4 packs. 41, 42, 43 and 44. And as always, IXO Collections has put it in a proper protection, the box, with a lot of cardboard there. Sorry about all the noise. And everything is always in one of these bags. Don't put fluids in, but because there are holes in there. But they come in handy now and again. Okay, we've got magazine number 14. And as you can see, it's 41, 42, 43 and 44. And shall we just get modeling? Let's go modeling. Okay, we're modeling. Take off that cap because you're not seeing my head and you're not seeing my bad hair day. This is magazine number 14, as you can see. This is the French version, but for the build guide, that doesn't matter. It's just showing what we're doing in a few stages. We're ending with a lot of electrical wiring, but we're starting with the speaker is going to come in, the exhaust, and we've got a few cables in already. Well, that's just 2 pages of work, so that's what we're gonna get. A little bit of touch-up paint for the for scratches or anything like that. We're going on with the exhaust in 42, and we've got a little decal that we can do new. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to do that, but we'll see. And that's showing that little bottle again, because there's only one, and we've got stands to put the car on when we're building. This is the tank. The battery compartment is going in here. You've got the switch there and the lid of the battery compartment. I'm looking at this and I'm going quiet because we're doing a bit of cable. No cables, the pipe work, and the pipe work on this thing was so fiddly. Here you go. This is the little circuit board with all the cables in at the end, or at least almost, or all of them, I don't know. And we're going to put the whole thing together. And at the end, it will look something like that. So let's get modeling. Let's get pack number 1 in and open that up. Okay, these are the parts for stage 41. Is it? Set de montage 41. BMs and AP screws, got 3 different kinds of cables, and the speaker, a speaker bracket, and the exhaust system stuff. So we are going to have a look at these things, because there are supposed to be numbers in there. So this is number 1 compared to number 1. Yep. Then there's number 2. They've got a lug and a lug hole there and a screw hole there, so everything will fit together properly. Then we can cap it off with that and make sure there's an arrow there. There are no numbers here, like that. And we are going to screw it down with AP screws because it's into plastic. Let me get out my plastic screwdriver. stuff up the screw hole because it is self-tapping, these plastic ones. Like that. And that's the exhaust done. We're gonna put it aside because we're gonna get the the car in, and we're gonna get the speaker in there. That's neatly packed. Wow, that is a superb piece of plastic to put some glue in. I'm gonna chuck that one away because that is more than enough. I have a lid for that as well. Okay, we are gonna put that in there like so, because the cables or what? Yep. Well, then we're gonna get that out. And it's supposed to be more or less like that, so that the cables are in there without them being pushed away. So I'm going to hold that. We're going on. These screws are pretty darn good in there. Oh, oil. And that is stage 41. We're going straight over to stage 42. Car aside. Let's get that stuff in there. We're not doing anything with these ones, but I'm going to leave them right there. These are the parts for stage 42, and we've got that little bottle of paint as well. And let's go on. Here we go again. We're taking that part out with the arrow pointing that away. And there's a 4 and there's a 3 there. We know from the previous stage that it sticks together pretty darn good, like so. We are going to put what kind of screw in there? AP still. And see if there's a 3 on that one. It is. So is the 3? Yep, it's with the 3 up. So that makes it slightly hard to put them on. So the 3 has to come up. Hold it that way and push it in. Don't over tighten it, it's plastic. You don't want to lose the thread. Then we're going to put that on top. Look at the arrow, it's pointing that way, as is this one. So we're going to put this over the demo. I'm going to sink 2 AP screws in there. So this is what we have, and that is what is shown on the picture as well. You might see that on screen as well. Okay, we're going to put the bracket on, and the bracket is going at, oh, you need to be careful here. Right, the bracket's going good right there. There's a lug there and the screw hole, of course. So it's going all there like that, other way around. turn it around. And we're gonna put what in there on the other side? Nope, we're screwing in from the other side. So I want that cloth there to protect the engine. So we're gonna do it like that. And we're putting the CM screw in there. And then we can put that transfer on if we want to. I don't know what the problem is with that transfer. There is a transfer in there already and it's so bloody tiny, so I don't see. But it's beautiful, it's superb that they have an eye for detail that big. It's in blue and that is in red. I don't mind the blue, I like the blue. And that was stage 42. I put the car away already. So we are going on to... We haven't used that. Did we not have to put that somewhere? Nope. Where did I leave? I'm gonna put it all here, all the spare parts and the transfers right there. Stage number 32. Everything that we are using in this stage is right in front of us. This is what we're going to use, and we're going to do one of my favorite things is add to some more spaghetti. This is what I usually do is put it through my hands. It warms it up and more or less takes away the bends that are in there because of the way it was packaged. Okay. They want us to put it down right underneath that one, or behind it. Okay. Have a good look at this, Mr. Pete. Okay. I've pushed it through the engine and it's coming out right there. And we're pulling these all through, and we're going to put this cable in there, this pipe in there as well, or this tube, whatever you want to. Okay, so that's completely through. And where in the name of the Lord is that pipe going? And I thought we were done with these. I see. I don't know if you can see it, but right there is something that we can put it into. So that's most probably where it's going. And how is this pipe going to move about? See, that's what I didn't understand. Okay. Now, that's where we're going. Right there. And I don't know if you can see it. This is the pipe that we're moving about. And we're moving aside right there. Oh! And there we go. I'm happy with that. I'm blowing my eyes out. And this is the pipe we were talking about. Okay, that pipe's done. Turn that thing around and put it there. Now let's see where we're going now. I did not like that, but that's me. So we're gonna take the tank out. This would be the petrol tank normally. we're going to put that in there, and then we're going to put that bracket on top of it, so that will keep the nut in. And we're going into plastic, and we're putting JPs in there. Yes, that's better. That's it. The nut is moving about. Let's see. We're gonna move this in. Put those APs in first, because everything is moving about. Just have a look at the orientation, because there are some nooks and crannies that you need to have at a certain point. So this is the way it should be in. Have a look at that corner, and the electricity is on that side. Yeah, not on the straight side, but on the little bulge there. Now we're gonna put the switch in, and this switch has APs as well. So we're gonna put it on the chassis. I'm gonna put that there for the engine not to break in some way or other. It's gonna go in this side, but how? So where's that? Goodness, guys, that was something. They're way too long, so I'm gonna get let's see if this works. I'm in my own shadow. Not got that light for Jan with the korte achternaam. There you go, that's one. It's handy. There you go, that's for the petrol. Yep, so those are in as well. So this is stage 44. We are going to do this first, and like that. And I want CAF on top. And they're going to go in with AP screws. I am quite sure about that. We're making spaghetti. Okay, we're not using those for the moment. We're gonna put all of the wires in. And we're gonna start with 41E. that's okay. There we go. G, M, J and B still to do. We're gonna make the lid for, I'm gonna leave that for there for a moment. So what do we have? We are going to put that screw on. There we go, that's through. Then we put that little spring on. And after that we put that little cap. And then we put the whole thing on in position on that. What I can do is do that. Yep. It's showing its fiddliness again. Okay. Oh goodness gracious me, guys. Oh goodness gracious me. I think that's that. Oh no. It is a bloody fiddly built, we know that, and I don't like doing those pipes of those rubber hoses, because they're just so bloody fiddly and they fall out, and it's just, you know, cables are okay, and they're labeled properly. They're properly labeled. There's this 1, 2, 3, 4 more cables to come, maybe in the next part, and then we have to cap the whole thing off and put it away and see how it comes. But that will go right there, and the pipes will go through that area, and then we'll screw it down, most probably somewhere, and that's gonna be something as well when we put that in there, and with those pipes in. That's gonna be a thing. These are not going to be an issue, because they're supposed to be there, and. Wow, I'm looking forward to finishing the cable area off, starting to use a little bit of that power and seeing what everything does. But we've got quite a lot, and I haven't showed you these, but a lot of people will probably be asking, what is that? I'll show you. I haven't used that little bracket. Oops. I have to have a quick look back, because I'm finding a bracket somewhere that I've not touched. Oh, we're not using it. In vue générale, schema, assembly, it's a loose part that we're not using. I've not missed it, it's fine. Okay, these are little things to keep the car up and slightly off the ground, but it's only slightly off the ground. Like that, you keep it off the ground, as you can see right there. And with that, we're completely done with this build. I've made a bit of a mess here. So this back is completely done. We've done a lot of wiring So that is what it looks like. A lot of cables. And they're gonna go everywhere and nowhere. These more probably for lighting or something like that, because they're split up. That may be for front, and that may be for that may be for the back, and that may be for the front. I don't know. The cable for the speaker is already in there. Yeah, real Peugeot 205 GTI sound. I don't know what they're doing, but it's looking up. It's looking really nice, and I only got this package in yesterday, so I have to wait another month before a new one comes in, number 12, when I'll be doing the inside of the passenger compartment and putting down this little felt-like material in the compartment. You'll see that when I put it up in approximately a month or so, and hope to see you again, and thank you very much for sticking out all the way to the end. Thank you really to everybody new and everybody that's I would want to say old, but you're not old, but everybody who came back again, and hope to see you next time. Saying like, subscribe and pass it on, and thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.